What a crisp, cool evening. We are live outside at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice.
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. Oh, and that left hook hurt him. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. It's all offense all the time. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Nice counter. There's a counter shot. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside of it like a bee. Like a bee, just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice job blocking the left hook. That counter punch caught him clean. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally. And there's the bell for round two. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. That uppercut can't get through. Down goes Frazier. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Where did that come from? What a... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. That'll be a 10-8 round for... There's the bell for round three. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Hope that hook won't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Nice defense on that right hook. And this is incredible. Hold that thought. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
He's up.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. So it's
You want to win this fight? You don't want to lose.
on to the fourth we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
A perfect counter shot. Do you believe what we are seeing? They better start respecting each other's punching power. And he misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward,
You've done all your work all the way through camp.
here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Let's watch this again. He set it up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Gotta wonder how.
Switching off, you're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
On to the 6th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice job blocking the hook. The perfect counter lands. His jab just got blocked. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Good job defending the jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I promise.
Now you let him back into the fight that round.
There's the bell to start round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice defense on that right hook. It's knockout or bust for both of you. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you all right?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Well, he's...
What are you doing? Come on, you're switching up.
And there's the bell for round 8. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round, they'll be shit.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone out.
Whoa, Johnny. Smoking Joe may go. Never count out smoking Joe Frazier.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
Siktir ya. Uf geil. Kein Mensch haben.
Focus. Big deep breath. Calm. Back.
Ooh.
Can you continue?
Switched off. What you doing?
Let's fight.
as a fight that round.
Let's go.
Warum hat der nicht getroffen?
Switch down. That's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it.
Ah,
Stay that way now. Okay, it's not working. Switch that up.
Time.
Man, what you doing? Come on, switch on.
Let's do it.
Ey, du Pisser, Digga. Digga, inanmıyorum ya.
It's not working. It's not working. Switch that forward.
Bruder, der fuckt ab, der Typ, Mann. Fick dich, Alter. Der fuckt voll ab, Mann. Ja? Ja, ja.
That's it. When it comes at you, push down, left up.
Ja, Baby.
One, two, three,
Der war
four,
richtig und wichtig.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're
Let's go, Alter.
The Juggernaut back in a huge fight again. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That jab won't score. Failing to score with that right hook. You'd like to see more jabs. Swing and a miss with the hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. On to the second round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Terrorize them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Good counter punching. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And he misses with that jab. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. They exchange punches. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, they're holding right there. He caught him big time. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about it. There's the bell to start round 3. Nice counter shot. And that hook misses. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And there's the bell to start round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Hook misses. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
That counter punch caught him clean. There's the bell to start round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice with that jab. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Joe Joyce is in trouble. But just when you think Joe Joyce is out of it, he comes firing right back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
You can't make a mistake. The huge opportunity. Can he cash in? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And there's the bell to start round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He parries that left jab away. They both want a highlight reel knockout. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Got out of the way of that right hook. Both men step back for just a moment. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Here comes round 7. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. And
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
you've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. The jab doesn't quite connect. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. This round could go either way. Hold that thought! Oh no, the big fella Joyce just got clipped. And we enter the 8th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we gonna have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. So much firepower here. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweight.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
He caught him big time. Joe Joyce has one of the best chins in the heavyweight division, no doubt about it.
Being dazed now means...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Joe Joyce is in trouble. Oh, down goes Joe Joyce. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
That's lights out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can you continue?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it. It's not there.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
Unanimous. You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. The straight right just misses. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Nice hook. Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Down goes Joe Frazier. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this?
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. This is the biggest moment of his life. Can he seize it? Can he take... A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
That's...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Both men. Here we go for round two. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
I've seen that twice before. Both fighters knocked down in the same round. And you think, who's going to go back as confident? Who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Oh, is Bruno going to go down? Bruno's a veteran, though. He knows how to survive.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they do?
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. Bruno not answering back. And now finally Bruno waking up from that nap.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
Oh man, you got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Bruno seeing cobwebs. You know the scorecards are gonna be all over the place in this one. And the big heavyweight Bruno is down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
That'll be a
What are you doing?
Here we go in round 3. Who's gonna land the first big shot? The perfect counter lands. Do you believe what we're seeing? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Down goes Frazier. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
A shot from...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe out.
Oh my God, Johnny! This is the biggest moment of his life. Can he seize it? Can he take control and put Frank Bruno out? Bruno, though, showing you how tough his chin is.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head.
And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I've got...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knock.